Well, I gotta start this somewhere. Today is Sunday, April 2nd, 2017, and as somebody else by the name of Michael, I believe in California, that one, not the one in Canada, but anyway, he got me involved in getting out all of my monos, and I forgot that I had these two as well that I had stacked up behind me, which is the 548 of Panasonic. Then I have a 9 Panasonic 5. You can read that. I have a Panasonic and a National Panasonic. And I forgot I had this one because they were stacked up behind me. Hi. Okay. So then, anyway, so I got out all my monos here and separated them by batteries. That is, how many batteries they take. So this pile here all takes 4 batteries, believe it or not, except for this odd Sanyo, which I just had over there because I have so much room. And then these I discovered all have AM, FM, and TV. So they're odd like that. And these take 4 batteries, but I don't know if they work or not just yet. And this one here also takes 4 batteries. Okay. Then we moved on to the 60 batteries of the Sonic. And this one here takes 5D batteries, but it's a Panasonic. Okay, and then the Sony, which takes 4. This one takes 8, I think. I don't know yet. And this one here is a 1740 Panasonic, which is in the box, but it's not really new like I thought it was. And there's a what is that? A Sanyo that takes 6D. This takes 8D. That takes 4D. This is the best sounding one so far that I worked on yesterday and finished. This one here is new in the box and it works. And there's one of those Salton things. And then, what am I trying to say here? Here is a Shogun. I could be working on that, but I just wanted to show that off. Let's see here. Yeah, show that off. Okay. Bought it on a whim. I'll get out someday. I got the rest of these here to play with. And of course the rest of those. Anyway, but what I want to show you is how I'm finishing off this other 5D Sanyo that I have, because I only have the 2 5D Sanyos, which is the Panasonic and then the Sanyo, which I'm going to show you in a second here. Okay, so let me, Mom's watching TV, so I got to be quiet. Alright, so turn the light off. Okay. So. Alright. Here we go. Now I'm going to do this 2 ways here. I'll show you where I'm at with this radio and why I'm not going to repair it anymore. Oops. Alright, so here's that. This is handheld. You get the keyboard so I can do that. Alright. This is the front of the 2563 by Sanyo 5D battery operated thing that somebody else, I watched the video and he just yacked. Anyway, this is the back. It's pristine. And here I opened it. I take pictures as I go. Okay, that's where the antenna plugs on. Fully flopped open. And I shot a video of this earlier today. Alright. Where the screws go, because they're different lengths and such. Take a picture, show where they go on the thing. And now here I replaced the belt because I thought the belt was the issue. It is not. And then now here what I'm showing is that leaf spring right there is broken. That's what turns on the power to the motor and the circuitry for the cassette deck. It's broken. Can't find, let's see here. I don't know if you can see that, but right there, that little thing there, the other side of the plastic where there's not an arm, that's broke. You try and find one of those parts, okay? So that's what this one needs to make it work, but that's not the real issue. Okay, so, whoops. Now here I'm just trying to show the power of the speaker. And I finally got that's a 3-watt something. And then whoops. And then this one here is, I think 1.2 watt, 4 ohm, anyway, there it is. So for those of you wanting to know what that looks like, now, here's the machine. I'm at 5 minutes. Wow, all this about a mono radio. Golly. All right, let me put this on tripod. I got the remote. It's right there. Okay. So let's put this on the tripod. We've already kind of sort of wired it out. Okay, great. So hopefully set it right here without changing anything. Flip the screen around so I can see. Okay. So now, there's that. Where's the remote? Okay. Let's see, don't hit the wrong button on this. Okay, so here is, all right, about there, I think. Now, rotate this around so you can see somewhat, as I can see on the inside here. Okay. I guess that's good. Flashlight. Okay, so now I have it plugged in, turned on, and let's see here. It's a radio. Of course, the antenna is my finger. So, radio works fine. Okay. Now, let me flip it over to tape. There's tape, and of course now tape works over radio, but hit play. Now play is not going to work until we take the red and purple wires, at least that's what I call it, and put that together. And then let me okay, you see that there? That's a plastic flywheel. It's not metal. And see how it's moving back and forth like this? It's the bearing that it sits on is wore out. Okay, so that's why you get the wavering or the wow in the music. Now, see if I can adjust this right here. That's really bad, okay? That's not real good at all. So this is really wore out, and it's just not going to ever sound good on the tape deck. Plus, the leaf switch is broken, okay? So this is one half of it. I don't know what happened to the metal part, but evidently it just fell out of one of the cracks one day. So I'm going to repurpose this by, I'm going to solder these two wires together, and I'm going to reclaim my drive belt here, which I replaced, and then I'm going to unsolder the power leads to the motor, meaning that the deck will still work. So if you have a one of these, you'll be able to power it and power the circuitry. Wait, there we go. You'll be able to power it, put play. The motor won't run, but the circuitry will. And you'll be able to put sound through it again. Maybe I'll make another video like that with this radio like that. And so therefore the battery in there, the 5D batteries will last a lot longer than if you had the tape motor running. And of course this one here is broke. I would say beyond repair. The only way to repair it is to have another leaf switch or to find that part. But this thing is, was manufactured what year? I don't know. Really, really old. So I'm going to try and repurpose this like this, and it's pristine for what it's worth. It's got a really good antenna, and it does have the battery back. So it'll be good as a radio and maybe a Bluetooth something or other. But I'm going to discombobulate that and salvage this belt out of here, and that's all I know. And hopefully, well, here, where the remote goes. Yep. Oh, here it is. So that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to do all that and upload this now and say I'm done with this radio, right? So I'll show you the front of it just to let you know what it looks like when I think about it here. So That's what it looks like. This tape I was playing. So, it does open. Or if somebody is interested in buying this from me, I don't remember what I paid for it, but that's what I want for it, is what I paid for it. So there we go. Good day, bye-bye. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Bye.